Scrappy friends, this is Mags from Mags Graphics, and today I'm going to show you some enhanced art that I've put into the store, the Everyday Enhanced Easy Pages sets 1, 2, and 3. Now at first glance, you might think these look familiar, and they should. So the first thing we're going to do is pop up a little warning for you. Not that one. How about this one that says stop. Before you buy this product, check your templates. These were originally created as templates. They were the Everyday series. They are the Everyday 12-inch templates, the 11 by 8.5-inch templates. Those have all been discontinued in the store because enhanced art is so much easier to work with. I wanted these for myself, and I thought that perhaps you all might like them as well. But if you have any of the original templates, then you really don't need these. This is just a question of want. And let me show you what I mean. I'm going to hide this, this, and this. And go up to Home Ribbon, Template, Page Kit. It's going to think about it for a minute, or 5. And then in your commercial art kits and my personal art kits, I will find the Everyday, and I have actually pulled all of them out except for the original Mega Bundle where it had all of them. But as you can see, these look pretty familiar. The limitations with templates is that I can only use the size of my canvas. So in this case, I could only pull in the 12-inch ones because I'm working in a 12-inch canvas. I'm going to cancel these out. But again, your warning, if you own any of these, slow down before you purchase the new stuff and make sure it's something that you would like, that you could use, and that you feel these have become obsolete. All right, cancel. So the nice thing about these now is that you can use them in any size. If I had a 8.5 by 11 layout here, I could still add these from the Embellishments tab and resize accordingly. These are set up in 3 sets, sets 1, 2, and 3, and they each hold 16 of them. So here in set 1, I'm going to show you how they work. Let's see, I need one with 2 photos. So actually what I'm going to go over here is add set 2 to the current selection, add set 3 to the current selection, and now I can see all of the different ones. And if I want to make them larger for you, we can do that as well. Let's see, I have 2 photos I'm going to work with. That one would work out great. This would work out as well. Scroll down and see if there's any other ones that I like better. Yeah, I think we'll go back up to the one that was up here. So I'm going to right click and add it to the page. And remove this tab and it pops it over. Now you can certainly use these as they are, but really this is a traditional template style where these are just placeholders for things and you would change them out for other items. So my husband and I just sold one house and closed on another, and we've got some fun photos that came from our realtor. So the first one is this one. I'll drag over from Windows Explorer. And you know what? I need to ungroup it too. Right click, ungroup. All right, drag this down. So we've got let the adventure begin. We said yes to the address. And the nice thing about these is I can make some adjustments. Scooting them over the way I would like. And then we also, when we finally sold our other house, which just happened 2 days ago from now, we did another fun one that said it was sold. Now I'm going to go over to my Embellishments tab and pick a kit. I have the My House kit. I also have Fixer Upper. I think we'll start with My House. So let's see, we also have My Town. So let's go to My House bundle, and I'm going to add My Town to it in case any of that will be helpful. All right, so now going over to the paper side, I'm going to change out all of these for some different papers. I think right back here, see what we've got. Oh, we've got some neat ones with houses. Fill selected shape. And then I'm going to go back up to this cream color, change out this one. And I'm going to reduce the opacity so that you can still see the houses behind it. Looks like we've got some red and some green, very holiday-esque. I'm going to choose this one. Let's see here. We can fill selected shape. I love the enhanced art. And yes, this was a complete rebuild of kits that I had released in the store. But I personally feel that now that we have enhanced art, the old template style is just limiting and clunky, and I forget that I even have templates, and I wanted these for myself, and I thought that perhaps someone else might like them as well. Let's see, we've got lots of papers that could work over here, but I think I need more of a solid. Let's fill selected shape and fill selected shape. Now, all of these are just placeholders. And instead of deleting them, I'm going to hide them because I may want to go back and fill them. I could certainly keep it and use paper and then fill it. Let's see, like this. Could move this up. You can totally use them that are there. But they are also there to help you build a layout with some clusters that you can use from the kits that you've chosen. So I don't think I want a big toilet, but I think I might like a cute house picture. Add to the page. Either up here or up here. Oh, I like the heart. And the key. Oops. We've got 3 down here. I'm going to hide the stars. And then look for some embellishments that might work down here. This coming home. I think I might add this one in. So you can see how I've taken the original one and adjusted it to fit the kit I'm using and the photos that I've got. Let's see what else is in here. I love that the My Town and the My House match each other so that you can mix and match between them. Now I can certainly use this as it is, or I can add word art to use it instead. And apply my shadow. And now I can use this text box and write, after 4 months of looking, negotiating, offering, walking away, renegotiating, and then listing, more negotiating, actually I think we're going to do listing and more negotiating. Oops. David and I finally sold. See, got our new home in Mainville. Sold our old home in Mason. As you can see, moving, negotiating, and sorting out a new house in over Thanksgiving, Christmas was quite the challenge. But now you can go through here. You can choose your font. I usually use Mag's Thick Print, which is my own handwriting. I made it on an iPad with an app called iFont Maker. I highly recommend it. It was super fun. Now I can decide if I want to make any other adjustments, but obviously any of these things are adjustable. Each of these things can be moved around, but I was quickly able to make, we've been on this video now for 11 minutes. Part of that was just discussion, so you could say I probably finished this in about 9 minutes, which is pretty good time for a layout. That's what I really, really love about the enhanced photo clusters. It just makes things so much faster. And yes, you may own these as templates. And if you do, you do not have to buy them again. But if you would prefer them to be rebuilt as enhanced art, then I have them as a special deal and budgetly priced in the store in 3 different sets. Each one gives you 16. And I think you will get a lot more use out of these as enhanced photo clusters instead of templates because they're easy to find. They're right there in your embellishments tab and they are easy to adjust for other layouts. Let's take a quick over to this next one and I'm going to see, we start with 0. If this was an 11 by 8, we would put a thing right there and a thing right here. You can see that we're now working with this amount of size. So I could very well add one of these to the page. Let's show you how much easier it is to adjust. If you only had the templates, you would need to make sure if you were working with an 11 by 8.5 canvas that you actually had the 11 by 8.5 templates. But here, I can now take this, adjust it this way to fit the 11 by 8.5. Then I can group, ungroup. And because these are placeholders, it doesn't matter that they are a little bit skewed, but if I wanted to fix them, I could easily pull them back into circles. But I can add these and fill this in just the same way, and I've now made an adjustment for an 8.5 by 11 page. And let's go over here, and then we're going to view 2 bound pages. Go back to our content. And now I have some options as well. Let's do this one. I'm going to add this to the page. Oops. Actually, I'm going to do it as 2 separate pages first. I just really like to see it in its right sector. So here's this page, and then I could decide, do I want to use the same one over here? Do I want to maybe add this one and make, oops, let me undo that. Go to the other side. Add to the page. Now I have 2 matching pages that were very easy to create, but I could also do some adjustments by adding this to the page. Let's see here, grouping, ungroup. And I'm actually going to grab all of these. Oops, I don't have the right button clicked. Doesn't help if you hold caps lock down. Oh my goodness. You know what? I think even faster is if I just go like this. Undo. Let's see, get rid of this, add this, and this. Now I've got all of them. Oh my goodness. Let's try this again. I can move these over and make a quick complementary layout. That's what we were going for. It's a lot faster when you are able to make the adjustments and add from the Embellishments tab. Not too shabby. Anyway, I hope that you'll check these out, but again, I do want you to make sure that if you already have the everyday templates in your stash, and there are many packs, so take some time to look, then you don't need these, but if you want them, they will now be in the store. All of the everyday 12-inch template packs have been discontinued, as well as the 8.5 by 11, because these can easily be adjusted to fit those sizes. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll share your layouts in the Mags Graphics fan group.